We are live.
No.
So it's been anyways, it's been a while, guys. So a lot happened last session. I know it's been a while because of the holidays and stuff, but we're back and we're gonna get everything set up, record, and hopefully get back to the weekly schedule. So
Happy New Year.
happy
It's
New
been
Year,
34
just
days and 20 hours, according to chat.
yes, it's been way too long, man. But we're good to go, and let's just start this off strong with the what's it called? Since we have a player who just became a god, would that player give us the recap for last session?
Okay, everyone. Now, like we planned, we all just say we have to go and mysteriously wander off.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Oh, please don't do that again.
My dog just got hit by a car. I'm gonna go.
Oh, someone actually left. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go.
Oh, it doesn't make thing go big. I was lied to.
Did you turn the buff on?
Yeah. No,
Oh, were you
big.
expecting it to change the size of your token?
It didn't. Bigger set.
I don't. Can you have
No.
things do that?
Token set to static size. All right, wait, stop distracting people. All right, Devon, top of the morning. You're all shit.
Okay,
When I turn it on, it gets big.
that's not part of it. I really have to stop and think about this. I don't want to give a response that ends up hurting a lot of people, and that's a big problem. Now, we're in the Fey Forest. We were in the Fey Forest, or the Fey Forest was involved. I don't think we're there anymore. We then started to get, I think, attacked by fairies. They were using music, and I think it was an attack since the music felt strange. Jogar's really good with music, though, and I've always liked messing with sound myself, so it was easy to take care of. Is that still okay for me to do now? If I keep playing music, does that mean suddenly regular people will want to do that? If I play music, am I competing with another god? Is that a thing? Is there only so much god to go around? Is there even a god of music? This is so weird. Anyway, Jogard was strong enough to fix the problem. I'm pretty sure that's something he could always do, not something he can do now that he's a Great Elder Demon Lord. Hey, now we're a god and a Great Elder Demon Lord. Actually, wait, we've been a god and a Great Elder Demon Lord. Now we're two gods, and aren't gods and demon lords not supposed to get along?
That's a good
Well, I guess
Archdevil.
what?
Archdevil.
Oh, I will change those to devils. Excuse me. But at least I have an answer to that one. I don't care. Jogard is my friend. The fairies are not, and definitely weren't being friendly. I've met a lot of people like that lately. Hopefully the scare the fairies got from attacking us will help them. My uncle always said to give people second chances. And, I guess I'm not giving Xenocram a second chance myself. Is that a thing? Well, we also found an anemone book. Sort of. It might have been from her father. On the one hand, I think I understand how she feels. I didn't want anything to do with my father, since I was pretty sure he was a monster, and I don't want to be a monster. So the idea of someone forcing me to do that would have upset me. But then my father might not have been a monster, and my mother was a monster. And this was a problem even if I didn't want anything to do with her being a monster. So everything is strange. Anyway, when Anemone got her hands on the book, she seemed more concerned. And I did try saying about the carpet, that didn't seem to do anything, but she was able to figure out how to get the cover to change. Hopefully we can find that. So many things are happening at once. We then made an area that was neat. My ability to use my space abilities became challenging. We met a friendly person who was really hesitant, but ended up explaining a lot of stuff. He was a god of space. The god of space, I mean. He stopped our ability to move. He's really strong. The words of Dominion were insufficient, but the Alpha's rebuff did show that he was a deity and make that work. My abilities aren't easy, and I'm kind of wondering still if other people's are easy or not, but no one answered that. Honestly, I kind of hope my abilities are still hard, because it would be weird if they were easy now. Because we went through the portal and to see 6 gods, about the sort of arena. And I guess later 7, because I'm a god now, but I wasn't at that time, and this one was for me. Apparently the supreme deity's solutions to the god problem is to ascend new ones. But I'm worried, since my mom was trying to become a god too, and there have been other gods that cause problems. But Space made some good points, including most critically that I don't have a lot of choices. This can help a lot of people. I intend to help a lot of people. I do that 1,000 times. And I really like that Space got annoyed and has feelings still. I had to convince 6 gods that I was worthy, that I deserved this. And well, it was important, in my opinion, for me to try to be, well, me. Not trying to pretend to be something or someone I'm not. I'm the half-orc who will argue with Ranadoomer, who will be taken by surprise by Tyr, who will apologize for Tyr or to Dreams for making his life harder, who is Gaudium's friend, who will pull in the captain of a guard that threw us in jail because that's someone he trusts, not necessarily the best person to connect to him. I hope I'm not being too arrogant to say this, but I want to not forget this, no matter what. Wait, I shouldn't just assume that. Maybe I should take extra steps to make sure about that. Huh. Well, I hope I can help my friends on their trials. Now, I then totally forgot why we're staring at the sun.
Oh yeah, nobody knows.
Okay, just making sure. That was not in my recap.
So nobody, what crimes against humanity did you commit this time?
Oh wait,
The one
does he have his name or wait?
He does. He does. Speaker gave up 80 years.
Yogard.
As far as you know, that's all Beaker gave up is 80 years of being on the what's it called?
That, as far as you know, isn't okay.
I know. Anyways, with that,
Mhm.
wrong on. I'm gonna play this one because it's alright and it's got I like the lo-fi.
Are we actually facing this atrocity in front of us?
Yes, you guys are absolutely right here right now. Let me get there. You guys
sealed.
find yourself once again
Turn it on now.
upon exiting the portal, exiting the space realm. Instead of finding your guys where you were at that entrance to the portal of space, with the mushroom hut and all that, you guys, and with Larry, I must remind you guys, you guys instead find yourself here in the domain of the Omega, Xenocrom. Face to face with Xenocrom once again.
You again.
There is a pause, as if you guys are given a moment to say something before anything is said.
Well, Junichi just said something.
Understandable. He truly did.
Yeah.
Yes,
How
and
many times
also
have I
everybody
done
roll me
that?
a divine tolerance
Yeah,
check.
yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, let's see if I have to retcon what I just said.
Keep your face implanted to the floor.
I forgot what the DC is. Isn't it like something
Too
ridiculous?
much. The DC is yes.
I can check. I don't remember actually, but I will check.
I know I failed it, whatever it is.
Yeah, I failed.
I
Pretty sure
rolled a
DC
6
is
on the
40.
dice. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure it's a 40.
45.
I rolled. Yeah, okay, yeah. I rolled a 17.
Wait, so am I the only one who can talk? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, no.
I retract what I
no.
said. I'm just blabbering like
No,
an idiot.
Gaudium
My-
and Tachi.
My
Okay.
best mental stat is a +5, and I have max ranks to do it. It still does not matter.
Steel, are you
Oh.
gonna say something to him then? Or
How
Gaudium?
many times are we gonna end up here?
I guess I must turn on the voice changer to keep in theory. I will type out what he says.
Please don't. I like being able to understand you.
Alright, then let me just do this instead because I actually don't feel like using the voice changer.
Uses voice changer.
What?
Oh, sorry, what I meant was I don't feel like typing it out. Is that better?
Oh,
Fair enough.
I was using a different voice. Is that what's happening?
Look, Xenocrom just has a cold. Let him be.
Yeah.
You have done well, young one. Space has blessed you. I heard that
That
both
is
time
it.
and space took a great liking to you, and even quarreled over who would grant the honor of godhood to you. Ultimately, space found your naive nature so endearing that he claimed it was amusing. He even began dressing in your honor. From what you saw, of course. The deity, the overgod in front of you, takes a moment to a pause, as if he's waiting for some sort of response. You guys who failed your checks may now speak.
Holy
ask
shit, we can participate? Let's go. Why is it you bring us here?
I want to double check that Devon's not muted, but I will respond
I
to
was
that.
muted. Fuck. What is it as you want?
To answer both of your questions, I've simply brought you here because a child has done something worth congratulating.
Hmm. So that's it? Just a word of congratulation?
It works now, Steel.
I know. I just copied it over. I haven't tested it yet.
Do we have any drinks? Don't people do that at these?
I know.
things?
I already edited it.
Upon saying that, a golden glass of a hard light glass of a golden like bright like light, it's a liquid, you can't really tell, but it's kind of glowing and it's golden, appears in Tachi's hand.
I see.
Suspicious, but I'll drink it. Fuck it.
If that is your custom. Tachi, as you drink the liquid, it's kind of hard to tell what the liquid is doing, but as you
You're now
drink.
level 20.
No, I was gonna say a bonus feat.
Oh shit.
No.
I think
As
level
you
plus
drink the
more.
liquid, you find yourself getting stronger, and you find yourself. You just feel stronger, and your thoughts are clearer. Out of character, what this is gonna be is Tachi for a day. You're going to get a +2 to all your stats. Not a +2 to
Holy
modifier,
shit.
but a +2 to your stats.
Egg.
If
That's
this is what
insane.
everybody does to what you mortals do to celebrate, I can grant you all a glass, if you would desire.
No thanks.
I look over at
This
Tachi and
shit's
see him just
amazing,
like
dude.
just drinking the suspicious glowing liquid.
How did it taste, though?
It tasted. It didn't really have much of a taste. The liquid, however, as you drank it, you felt like. As you drank this glowing liquid of light, it kind of just filled you with a. A sense of empowerment or freedom. You feel alive.
Spiciest
This shit
water.
makes me feel good.
You know, it might be a bad thing.
You do
but
not
I'm
feel
curious
drunk at
how
all,
it's
though.
done.
You do not feel drunk at all, I must say. It
okay.
is define. You do not drink any liquids at all. That is unfortunate. Well then, perhaps yours could be food.
Oh.
Would you like that instead? I
I
believe you
would
mortals like to eat in celebration as well, as the harvest festival from Extalia is quite popular from what I hear.
I do like eating. Wait, so you're here to just celebrate? You're here to just celebrate?
I'm not
I am not here to
sure
celebrate.
how I feel about
I am here.
accepting a meal from someone who just killed hundreds of thousands of people.
That's what
Huh,
that is going to
didn't
say.
think about that.
I am not here to celebrate, I am here to congratulate.
I see.
You are all one step closer to halting the turning of the wheel. You deny sloth itself with your actions. You mortal children are beyond phenomenal. I'm proud of you, Devon. Keep striving for the other portals before your world is drained of all of its light. To aid you, I will mark your maps. highlighting the general regions where the portals can be found.
You have maps.
You have a map. You have a map.
Why do
Again, your
they have-
words and actions seem vastly different.
I'm telling you, I don't think he's all that bad.
No, he seems also bad.
Well, yeah, but he said something like he was trying to hold it back last time he spoke with him.
Humanity itself is on the brink of extinction,
Yes.
but he's not that bad.
Well, you do understand collateral damage sometimes exists in certain people's
Oh my god, he did not!
Everything.
Was the bandit collateral damage?
For the greater good, let's go!
You kinda, well, I mean...
Guys,
even bad
remember,
things-
Tachi is a chaotic, good. Oh wait, is he still chaotic good? Yeah, no, he's just neutral good now.
What do you mean
He's
neutral-
former
neutral my
chaotic
ass?
good.
Collateral damage is acceptable.
Jesus Christ.
Should I change that back to chaotic?
Dude, Easy over here saying, man.
And I want to
shit sucks
remind
right
you.
now. Tachi. That's alright.
Hey, Junichi, I got a question for you. Remember what your dad did after you died? Like, what did he do? Was he that bad of a
I do
person?
not agree with my father's actions.
No, you don't. But was he a bad person despite what he did?
Oh no.
I like how Tachi
I
has
have to
backed
kill
Junichi
myself.
into the corner.
Oh no, I have to kill my father.
No, that happened because you died. You don't want to do that again.
I'll have to kill myself.
Oh, fuck me.
Prefer you didn't.
Again.
You should-
Don't worry about that one time. Oh, shit.
So yes, Tavan, did you ever? I didn't hear your response to the food bit. If you responded,
Yeah, food is good. He was being excited about food, and then
I'm so sorry.
genocide was- then the genocide was reminded again.
Yeah.
Understandable. Would you still like to have some? Would you still like to have something to eat, young god? Mortal god, the first of the mortal gods.
Are you referring to myself?
I'm sorry, but I'm speaking to
like-
the gods right now.
I see.
Damn. Okay.
You will have your
Well-
turn.
Well, I will have some food of celebration. I then turn to the rest of the group generally, but more specifically Dustpaw, and note, well, at this point, it doesn't matter anymore if he is or is not causing the problem. He's made it very clear that if anyone is going to do anything about it, it has to be us. So it doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't matter anymore whether or not he is how much genocide he is causing. All that matters is what we do about it.
Hmm.
We can argue whether or not he's a good or bad person for doing so, which seems very simple to do because that's an easy answer. But there's no point in discussing that anymore, I don't think. This either is happening or has happened.
And then suddenly this big table appears in front of Tavan, full of like golden luminescent food that is like just glowing with light in front of him.
I see. Oh,
Enjoy.
and secondly, we need to make sure that and Tavon pauses for a moment. Do I need to eat anymore?
You do not. Would you like something else in mind? Out of
So, like,
character,
can I eat?
Tavan. Yes, you may eat.
Okay.
You do not have to eat, I suppose, but you can eat. You can still find the joy.
Oh, okay.
Now,
You
for
might
your
eat.
rewards, do you have anything in mind that you desire? Reasonable, of course. Tavan, by that he means, do you want a feat a bonus feat. Do you want a level 9 power to have access to at this level? Do you have any? Do you want to have a permanent +4 to any attribute? You may choose.
Please.
Oh, that didn't strike through it. It was supposed to. Oh well, different mechanics.
Unfortunately, that one is a bit more difficult.
Unfortunate.
That denies freedom of choice, free will, if you will. And unfortunately, I
mean-
cannot grant you that.
I mean, unfortunate. It not. It doesn't deny free will as much as other events presently are.
You're
Go ahead.
correct.
Okay, so what can I do in the short term then? So we have the location of the other teleporters, and like he will eat something while contemplating his answer. And it's like, okay, so also everyone should probably eat something because you guys have to, well, most of everyone has to eat. So
It does save us this stuff.
I will just walk up to the table and like touch the staff to one of the light foods and try to get a charge back into it.
It completely charges your staff.
So I'm back up
Nice.
to 20.
You are back up to 20, yes.
Yeah.
How did you? I just want to. Okay, wait, real quick. Did you tap it or did you like hold it for a couple seconds?
Hold it for a couple of seconds. Give it time to absorb it.
Okay, you tapped it and it instantly filled. For every second that you held it, you have
No,
overcharged it
no.
by 20.
No. I just want one charge, damn it.
Keep overcharging it, then it explodes. And this,
Yeah.
No, it genuinely does explode. So
Yeah, I'm
Jesus
curious what
Christ.
happens in this campaign real quick. Everyone dies in this damn explosion. Let's see what happens. Place your bets.
They're like,
dang.
So yeah, that's happening. So what do you do with the overcharge? You're like double
it
what
one
you should have
charge?
right now. You're like double what you
Oh.
should have right now.
I have double what I should have. I'll expend 20 charges to multiply the next spell by 20 and then cast light.
Okay, that's fair.
Everyone dies.
flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
It's like, oh shit!
Everybody's dazzled.
Why? Why would
That
you
also-
pick light?
Oh wait, can I cast light that burns the sky like off in a distance?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Why would,
Which
why
direction?
would you
South?
pick light? I'm light
I have-
sensitive. You're
I haven't
mean.
seen this before.
So you can cast it in the animation will play. You can just drop wherever you want.
Yeah,
Why would,
get the fuck over here somewhere.
why would you pick light? I am light sensitive. You're
No,
mean.
it's way over there. You don't have to look.
Oh, okay.
Is he just tossing
Wow.
a nuke somewhere?
Yes. I just tossed a random nuke to burn the charges.
Jesus Christ.
I think I may have to use it again.
The sun's
Well,
coming back. Wait, no.
While I appreciate the offer and I would be willing to accept it, that's actually something that might be more helpful for our mission later. Can I hold on to that request? Or would you rather I used it now? Like, I also don't want to be rude. It's important to, because whether or not it, my uncle always said, no matter whether or not the other person deserves it or not, it's important to be polite.
Your uncle taught you well. He was a wise man.
Is
A wise man. You're right.
I was taught to beat the shit out of him.
All right then. Well then, for now, I will grant you something else, and you can decide on your gift later.
Thank you. Although I do admit I've been trying to practice reality revision, but
Well
I
then,
want to make sure I can help the mission more first.
first of the mortal gods, Devon the Kind, ruler of space. Congratulations. These droplets, two droplets, descend towards you. They kind of like, I want to say, bloop, off of the radiance that is in front of you, the being in front of you, and they lower down towards you. And these droplets can preserve the souls of the damned you wish to aid, but the use is tricky and comes with a cost. You can grant the soul freedom. Out of character. Tavon, you must kill the target you wish to apply the droplets to for them to take effect. You will need them soon.
That is concerning, but thank you.
Congratulations again, and I wish you all the best of luck. Patow!
And I nuked Xenocram.
And suddenly you guys find yourselves. Yes, you did. Back at the Fey Forest.
Don't worry, I didn't come.
Why didn't you come?
I don't know, I'm not here.
You're not?
Then a Karen kept you over there.
You're supposed to have a chat.
Oh, he doesn't have a token dropped.
No.
Damn.
Where's Larry?
Really am turning to that bucket. After all the things I worked on. Dang, I'm just gonna do this. The wrong one. There we go.
When Tavon appears, his first words as a god in the mortal realm are, "I'm still mad at him, though."
I wonder if this means you're gonna start having a church and whatnot in your name. That sounds interesting, doesn't it, Tavan?
Oh, gee. I've heard stories about that. Does that mean I have to go through a whole bunch of effort to make sure people don't misunderstand me?
Probably.
So how does the whole prayer thing work? Do you have to listen to them, but you don't have to answer them?
It kind of just gets filtered.
My inbox has autofilter.
You've got mail. You have 1,983 messages.
Anything with the phrase like kill or hurt just gets auto filtered out.
So your maps are going to be marked. I'm still fucked with. My voice is still not right, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So your maps are going to be marked. There's a marker right underneath the floating tower in the center of the map, where the Grand Duchy used to be. There's a marker at the Scorching Kingdom at the north of it. There's a marker in the Great Plains towards the west of it, and a marker in the Abyssal Nation to the east of it.
East of the Abyssal, you said?
Yeah,
I gotta go back to the
eastern
world map
section
again.
of it.
Hold on.
I'm looking at the world map again. The only colorful area on the map is the area you're at right now. Everything else is like black and white.
Not even Extalia?
No, actually, Estalia is still pretty. Like everything looks like it's. I mean, have you looked at a map? It's not black and white,
I
but it looks like
haven't.
it's been pretty ravaged compared to the last map, to the first one.
Yeah.
You could also see where I've improved on map making from there.
No.
He never improved.
Hey.
That's rough.
Oh.
I'm gonna just go punch Cam. I'll be right back.
Wait. The frog said it, not me.
The two
Dang, I
closest,
usually use-
they're all
Fucking
not too
punch!
far away, except for the one all the way. In
What the fuck?
I usually use Baylor's. Wait, that's not better.
Well, yeah,
Like,
but he's
wait a
right
minute.
here.
Uh,
Yeah, but he's like right here in my house. He's just bopping.
In what chat room? Channel? There we go. In what channel is our maps? Is the map?
There's a maps channel now.
There is a maps and relations channel on what's it called? I will just
There it is. Okay.
copy
I found it.
link and okay. Well, I mean, I've already copied links and sent it to you anyway, but there we go.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I guess first things first. I have a lot of things to say, but we also are on a time limit. Not a very strict sounding one, but I have a feeling if we spend our time delaying, it won't. That would be bad. So where are we going next?
I mean, don't we still have to escort Larry to the Fey Palace or wherever he was supposed to go?
Oh,
We do have to do that.
I thought the reason we were doing that was to get to the space portal.
And didn't Yogard also promise to help the Fey Queen with something?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Never mind. That is a good counter reason. The Fae aren't the Fae not particularly well known when you go back on your word? It doesn't make them happy?
Not particularly.
Okay.
He likes a spoken word.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all for leaving Larry here and gone somewhere else. I don't really care.
Larry
the
just
Fey
left
forest.
you
As
in the
that is
forest.
said, Larry just paused. Oh, you guys are back. Don't leave me, please. I heard of that. Please don't. It was terrifying here. There was a jester-looking man thing just dancing and juggling in front of me, asking me how his skills were the whole time.
What?
Yes.
That's just scary?
Well, no, but like space was like distorting around him, and he wasn't just juggling your normal stuff. He was juggling little spheres that kind of absorbed everything that like flew into them. A bird flew into one, and it disappeared.
I can see why that would be concerning.
Sounds awesome.
Is he still here?
It is concerning.
Well, he said you guys would be back soon, and that you have succeeded. So congratulate you. But then he left.
Okay. That makes some sense.
And by left, I mean he just kind of walked through a hole in nothing. It was really weird.
Wonderful.
You
Larry,
should probably...
lay off the drugs.
I haven't had a single shroom. I mean, that one has a bite taken out of it, but it wasn't me.
It was me.
I was gonna insight, but I don't need to.
You should take these strange things that are happening and apply them to your cooking in the future.
What?
Okay. Maybe I will.
What does that mean?
He just
Well,
starts
no.
making like surreal like cooking art.
Oh, see me.
Can you keep bringing us to the Fake Queen? We'll move a lot faster now.
What do you mean? Tavon, you find yourself no longer having any restrictions here in your psionics. Anything to do with space, you have, you are no longer struggling with it.
Uh, uh, okay. That's good. Yeah, we'll be able to move a lot faster now.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm still getting the hang of what I can and can't do.
Well then, follow me.
Okay. While you're going, I need to talk to my friends while you're going. And while it's not a secret, I have a feeling it's not going to make your day less headachy to listen. So you may want to kind of tune me out.
I see. I will certainly try.
You want me to
It's
deafen
not a
it?
secret.
You want me to deafen him? So
Well,
you
I
guys
have
walk, and you
ears.
guys may talk, but you do find yourselves in a forest eventually, or in a little city in the forest. And you
What
see
ears
a
are you about?
large tree off in the, like, not too far off, but pretty far, like, you know, within, like, where most cities would have a castle, there's a big ass tree instead.
So, what was Tavon going to talk to us about?
Well, okay. I have a question and an observation. I kind of want to check with you guys to make sure this makes sense. Because I think Gaudium has the right plan, but I don't have time to set it up now. But okay, so I'm a god now. But a lot of the other gods we've seen are part of the kill everyone everywhere problem in some fashion. But
Yeah.
notably, Gaudium isn't. And that makes sense because until not very long ago, Gaudium was immortal. Sort of.
I don't
So,
even know what
like,
I count as then or now at this point.
I was actually a little curious about that. I know you. Okay, you definitely count as a god in some fashion because it worked, but then I don't know. But my idea is innovation cycles after a while. So after a time, the god of innovation stops being the god of innovation and it moves. So that means
I
eventually,
suppose so.
Gaudium will stop being the goddess of innovation. Will stop being innovation, and the next person will take it. And if that next person is immortal, then that means no one will have ever forgotten what it means to be mortal. So that seems like it would help prevent the kill everyone everywhere problem.
So you're
least-
saying put an expiration date on the guns?
Yes,
That's gonna
I
go over
think.
real well with them. I am assured.
Well, even if the other gods aren't too happy with it, if I do that for space, now that I have the opportunity to do that, that could I think that might help fix it. I'm just worried that one day I'm going to wake up and discover I've actually my mother.
As Tavon
I
says
can't.
that, kill every god everywhere. There's a glowing, there's like a fire in his belly as he feels this. That same thing Tati felt earlier with the when he drank that drink. He feels like a pulsating like radiance radiating inside of him of like freedom and other stuff. Yeah. Anyways,
Freedom, freedom, virtue, and genocide.
What?
3 things at once.
Sounds about right.
But I wanted to check. So that's why I wanted to check with everyone else, though, because I don't want to just make this decision myself. Does that make sense to you guys? Trying to make sure there's a time limit, because I don't think of everything. Like
That
what?
sounds reasonable.
I don't think anyone's gonna really accept needing to, well, potentially step down and die.
Yes, I'm not sure how on board the other gods will be with that, but I
Probably
do.
none of them.
You know, that's also true. Now that I think about it, nothing says that the next god of space does a better job.
They could just try to revert things back to where it was, and then, well, where are you now?
That's true. See, thank you. That's why I wanted to ask. I didn't think about that. Oh well,
What
I'll
if
think more.
instead we just hunted down all the bad ones?
There was an
I
old
don't-
saying where I come from where if you
I
live long enough as the hero, you see yourself become the villain.
Gee, that's in none of the stories I've seen. Most of the stories I've seen, the heroes were heroes from the get-go.
You know, I could have swore I heard something very similar said about someone else, about position and staying in that position for a very long time, needing to rotate them. But I can't really put my finger on where I heard that.
Generally royalty.
Oh yeah, back home.
Oh, see. Was that Halogi?
No, I think it was someone upset with a certain turtle. I
Oh.
don't think it worked out for them though.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. And Tachi, I don't think I want to or technically can go try to kill all of the gods who don't agree with me. Although I mean, I guess they are.
No, not the ones who don't agree, just the ones who are bad.
The thing is, when it comes to the gods, you technically need bad gods. It's just how that works.
Unfortunately.
Well, yeah, I mean, Miranda Doomer's still alive, even though he got killed, so, put him on a timer. Give him that respawn timer.
Ooh, didn't he get killed twice?
I myself was wondering about that, but I felt
Oh,
it
I
was
think he got
easier to
dragged
not.
away.
So I
don't know
can
if he
actually
died.
answer a little bit of this if you guys do you want.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Well, DM, I do. I want to remember things, please.
Well, I mean, we can take a vote on this.
Sure, I'm intrigued.
See, on the one hand, I'd like to know, but on the other hand, Dustpaw's response was much too funny.
So just then real quick, I do want to point out technically, excuse me, while he was you guys killed the guy who summoned Miranda Tumor. So his is essentially an avatar got its ass beat by Nero while it was trying
But
to punish
what
you
about
guys for that.
the what we saw? I
When
think
he
it's
got-
Oh yeah,
That
no,
was
he keeps getting brutalized and killed by that thing, but we're not going to talk about that.
Okay, so I see.
I see.
The inverse is like, let me beat that ass.
Like he looked like he was mid escape, right? They were in cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The god of murder is more like the god of being murdered.
It's very
Much-
on brand.
Not much unlike the actual fucking God of Murder from 3.5 or from D&D.
Yeah, Ball gets murdered repeatedly throughout history. Often by mortals.
Which is comical. Imagine being known as the god that gets your ass beat by mortals.
Admittedly, it's difficult to make fun of him because, most people struggle with this. Oh well. Thank you though. That was why I wanted to ask the question. I'll think on it more. I mean, at the moment it's relatively moot anyway because I don't have time to set up. I don't even know how I would go about that.
Probably a very
Oh, well.
long and arduous
I mean-
task where you have to convince people, which we don't have time for.
I don't know
Yeah.
how you approach timeless beings and be like, y'all are complacent and you need to step the fuck down.
See, I'm not even worried as much about the other gods. I mean, I suppose I should be, now that I say this out loud, given everything everywhere is going to die. But, I'm more worried about me personally. Like, if I can't imagine, but if I ever start to think, maybe destroying everyone everywhere is a good idea. I want there to be something in place to prevent this.
You know what? Hold on. Let me just.
Oh my
And he
god, is
opens up a
Tavan
notepad, starts
asking?
writing it. Hold on, no, I got this. I have a plan for this. Let me just it's an addendum to a different plan.
Is
Oh,
Tavan
dear.
asking for y'all to come up with a protocol like Batman has for the Justice League for him?
Yeah, I was
was
thinking
about
the
to
exact
say
same
that.
thing. Yeah.
Guardian was already working on something similar. Now they just have more of an excuse for it.
Oh dear.
Like, guys, come up with a protocol to answer me if I become a problem.
It revolves around a mechanized frog, and about 12 dozen of them.
Well, I can't
We
imagine.
do know it's very effective.
I can't imagine you would want to kill everyone, Tavan, because that means you'd want to hurt your family and.
Tavan the Kind has gone on a murder spree in a future campaign. Y'all are to stop him.
Like,
Oh,
I
by the
can't
way,
imagine
Tavan's god title has been updated, and that is on the thing, by the way.
It's not Tavan the Kind, it's Tavan of the Mercy Killings. It got changed over the years.
Dang.
So far, though, we are only missing worshippers, portfolio, and then symbols. He has his deity name, he has the alignment listed, his domain, favorite weapon, and favorite animal.
I'm
Obviously, his
curious
holy
what kind
symbol
of
is a
good he
rock,
is.
Lawful.
because that's his psi crystal.
Is what?
His holy symbol is clearly going to be a rock to represent the psi crystal.
Oh my god,
I
that
think
would actually be very fitting considering.
I
forgot.
thought that would be an enemy's holy symbol.
You can't see it, but I am flipping you off right now.
I totally forgot, but Anemone, you get one use of rock this campaign. Or this session in particular. I will let you choose when the rock happens.
Oh, it's happening right now at Junichi.
When Anemone trips up? Is that what you're choosing right now?
Yeah, it's going to hit Duspa.
Before, okay, and I have to ask, are you sure?
Uh-oh.
Do it. Do it.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
How big of a rock are we talking?
Just
Well-
just Anemone will randomly trip over a rock at a certain point in the campaign. I'm gonna let him decide at this session.
No, but the way you're
Well,
saying it's like a fucking meteor's gonna fall in the sky.
No, he's just gonna trip on a rock and
With a face full of mud.
I will save my rock.
Cool.
I guess is one more small question. I'm also the god of like teamwork and friendship at the moment, kind of. And I don't know. I think that means I could have a power that takes that away. But that just seems mean. This god business is hard.
Just like
Yeah,
1,000
we
voices
should
talking at once.
Have a
Except he has to
giant
go.
fact
He has
to
to
worry
go
about.
build a cult or a following, and then also like, you guys never really got any answers to any of the things that were like the important questions being asked. But I'm going to just say that right now. That was on purpose.
I see.
Don't worry. I know great places where you get hire workers to build churches.
But all right, are you guys good to go? Because we find ourselves at the forest.
Devon
I'm
has
good.
an army of orphans that can build his churches.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Man.
Oh boy,
So,
do we love Tavan, the god of child labor.
No, it's teamwork.
Not child labor.
It's
Not
teamwork.
child labor. He's teaching them skills that are necessary to survive in the adult world.
Yeah,
What
like
you're
dog sport.
saying.
He's teaching them how to work as a team to build a building.
So Tavan went from I'm going to be the god of being kind to the god of slavery in like what 45 minutes.
Oh no, they get paid breaks. It's not slavery. They're getting paid.
It's unpaid labor, paid breaks.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're getting paid for their labor. They get breaks
They're
and
still
shit.
worried about the fact that they don't get breaks.
Believe it or not, Tavon actually has a very good benefits and shit. Like the benefits for working under Tavon as a deity are
Do
pretty
they
nice.
technically have a company under his
Jesus
name?
Christ.
Yes, actually, I believe his uncle is taking care of it right now. But yes, his uncle might not be the best at running a business though.
This is true.
Gargan
And
Strong Rock
also-
is working his way up the corporate ladder.
Did you steal the money from the register? Well, you clearly need it more than I do.
Shit. Anyways,
To the fairy forest.
this is what I miss, guys. This is good shit. Oh, this is what we missed for like the last fucking year. Since last year, guys. It's been a year. I haven't seen y'all since like last year.
I did make a custom macro. Let's see if it works. You ready for this?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh dear.
Does it work? It
Just all
Yeah,
does.
you didn't go big.
Oh my god.
No, that's a
didn't
different
go big.
button.
You can have them do it both at the same time. Anyways, so yes, you guys come across like I said, the village. It's a bunch of like little toadstool houses, and off in the distance there's a very large tree. Anybody who has knowledge nature, or sorry, let's see, knowledge local.
Does it work? What the
I
hell?
know I know
It
local.
worked with the other thing. Ah,
It's
Uh,
the world tree, right?
It.
Do I even have to roll for that? Do I even have to-
Yeah, that's what it is. But like, I mean,
I don't have knowledge local, but I do have this. Walk over to fairy.
and anemone, you will feel an innate pull pulling you towards the tree, like a gut instinct.
And I'm gonna talk up that fairy and be like, "Hey, what's the big tree?"
Which fairy? This one? To the left?
Oh,
Or the
yeah,
one
sure.
directly north? Okay.
it doesn't- we'll be like, "Hey there."
What do you mean? What's wrong with the tree? The big tree? You mean the world tree?
The world tree.
Well, yeah, that's where our queen lives. You know, our queen goddess Titania is her title.
Oh, would that also happen to be known as the Tree of Life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you here for the celebrations that are about to be underway?
The what?
Yeah.
Our
Yeah, we
lady,
brought the baker.
our lady Zanadia is about to be throwing a celebration.
For what reason?
She just kind of does this.
Is it for being alive?
She's
Considering what's happening everywhere else?
she's very random. I don't know. She just does it. It's just for fun. What do you mean?
If it's for being alive, we.
You sound like a real stick in the mud, sir.
Humanity is on the brink of extinction.
No, it's not, you silly Billy.
Damn, bro.
We're all fine here, and just a couple humans. Who cares? Silly.
That's crazy, man.
I guess
This other fairy is going to begin saying, oh, speaking of humans, you know how yours are doing recently? I managed to trick two whore into working for me. It's so great.
What?
Oh yes, would you like
Just
to?
approving glare.
They begin walking away as they're having this conversation.
I see.
Bye.
Just do this instead.
So long, my lady. As they head off, they refer to Anemone as a higher status.
Oh.
And then, if you guys want me perception, I can give you a little bit more information on that.
This work?
Oh, I have a power for that now. Wait a minute. Huh?
Do you?
I
You guys can roll me a
peek.
perception check as well. Yogard and Guardian rolled high enough.
I have
My
yet to
eyes.
roll
I can see
perception.
things.
They weren't exactly hiding it, so I'll say Anemone rolled high enough too. They're just kind of talking. So yes, I would
Here,
actually absolutely do it.
42.
Yeah, I think everybody got it. Taman, do you want to roll or do you want to use your power?
I want to use my power. I'll use clairvoyant sense, so I can see or I can hear in this case a distant location as though I was there.
Oh, perfect. So then, what's being said is, as they're walking away, they're like, "She looks very familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. She's clearly a completely human person, but for some reason, as a absolutely 100% human, she seems very noble, very regal, very much so like she belongs." As they're walking away.
We go, my acts are naked.
And I do wanna stress out the fact that they are referring as she is 100% human looking as they walk away.
Nah, that's not important.
I can't hear this.
No, you would have rolled high enough. Did you roll? Yeah, you heard it. You heard it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My ears work. Okay.
And that was in reference to Anemone, by the way. Now Larry's going to be like, "Oh God, they got another one. It's so sad." Anyways, let's walk away. I'm going to go get ready for the events coming up, I suppose. That way I can make a quicker buck.
Sound like a fucking Kefling.
Dom, voice changer.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
no!
that took a deep cut.
You sound like a Kefling, bro.
I wasn't ready for that. I'm so sorry. I had a little bit. I seem to have sucked up some nauseous fumes. Like, these mushrooms sometimes do that. If you suck it up, it makes you, like, you sound like this. It's very terrible. I'm so sorry, friends. Anyways.
Somehow turned into the dream god. What the hell?
They have a weird concept of what human is if they think someone with silver hair and pointy ears is human.
I'm not sure what they mean
As
by
they're
that.
walking away, you hear them say something about your not silver hair and your absolutely human rounded ears.
Dude, I got what it was like forever ago, but I just don't think anyone gives a shit.
Damn.
I'm
Sadly.
just gonna look up and down real quick and see if I see anything different that they saw.
No, you look like Anemone. You look like, from what you can tell, everything is in point. You feel your ear. It's just as pointy as you remember it. You grab your hair and you pull a lock of it to the front of you and you take a look as it flows through your fingers. That is absolutely silver hair.
Was I on something?
I mean,
They
they
are-
are fairies. There's a good chance drugs are involved. Or dildos.
They are close to the plains.
So as you guys, Larry's going to walk off and prepare, I guess, or do something. I'm sending his ass to the Shadow Realm.
Oh. Goodbye, Larry.
Oh no, he walked towards the NPCs. Oh man.
Goodbye, Larry. It was nice knowing
You guys can do whatever you like. If you'd like to talk to another fairy to try to get information or something, you can. Or you guys can begin to go to a world tree. You can do whatever. It's all up to you. To the Tree of Life, it's all up to you. Actually, what I think I'm going to do, while you guys take a moment here, I have to use the restroom. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
Don't
Coward.
worry, you won't be able to hear this, but the party will, because I think it's funny. Guardian makes themselves a lawn chair and sits into it, and then reads their book as they wait for shit to go to hell. And at this point, they have gone vaguely numb with all the bullshit that has happened. And this was like, yep, that's just rain. It's acid rain, but it's just rain.
So it's Xenochrome said it's 3 years, yes?
Yes.
So we have approximately 3 more years.
Yes, so we actually don't need to rush, really, but I have a feeling if we start taking our time, suddenly 3 years will happen.
3 years
Indeed.
isn't that much time.
It really isn't.
Enough for that vacation.
Oh man, now that you say that, does that mean 3 years isn't going to seem like much time to me now? Because 3 years is an incredibly long time.
You will start to feel the passage of time less and less.
That's weird. Gee.
Yes.
Huh.
Why do you think Yogard's grandfather gave up 80 years like it was nothing?
I was going to ask about that, because that sounded like a major thing to do, but he seemed okay with it, so...
I mean, it is major, all things considered. It's just
To
in terms
him-
of time, it isn't.
To him,
I
it's just
see.
a brief vacation.
I see. Well,
I'm big.
Anemone, are you particularly worried about what the Fae were saying?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Not really.
Well, I like the idea of having a party just for being alive, but even if now seems like a poor time to do it.
It could
I
be a
fear
cover
that's
for
not
something.
even what the party's for. I think she's just bored.
I see.
A party could just be a cover for something.
That's true too.
That too.
Although she did state before that apocalypse was not going to affect the Fey realm.
Yes, to add to that statement, so everywhere outside of here, before y'all came to the Fey Realm, do you guys remember the when you were in Donda's dreamscape, and you went to the what could possibly be section?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what everything. That's pretty much what everywhere looks like right now.
Junichi was there, and he saw firsthand because he was still trying to like get people to shelters when it happened.
Yeah, the only places that don't look like that are like the Fey Forest and then small pockets of like the area, the shelters that were set up. But it's not that they're like, you know, super colorful and full of life. No, those are just shelters specifically made to withstand it. So it's not like they're going to be like as bright and colorful as this area. No, everywhere is still pretty much like fucked. But yeah, so guys, balls in your heart.
I'm going to walk up to the Tense Fairy villager and be like, quick question. What do I look like to you?
Well, you just look like a random human, you know, coming and wandering a little bit too far for where you should be. A very attractive human. You want to be my slave?
Yikes.
No.
About to get fucking duped.
Damn it. Ugh, what a buzzkill. He begins to fly away.
Has anyone ever told you no to that question? I don't think I'm next to him, actually. Never mind. Or told me yes to that question, I mean, excuse me. But
It begins to fly away, but yes, you are not next to him. Where are you?
Well, that's why I
I'm
didn't
here.
ask him a question. I said, just tell me what I look like.
Understandable.
So these fairies seem to see something different than what you all are seeing.
I wonder if that will be all things or simply the fairies.
I mean, it makes sense
Hey.
considering the meeting a while back.
hey, DM, does Anemone still smell the same?
Anemone smells very much the same.
Okay.
To you?
If I'm to see,
Anemone smells like sweaty gym socks and under. Oh no, let me stop.
Oh.
Let me stop. Oh, it's so bad. No. Anemone smells the same.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys. You know, if you guys are good, we could move forward.
Sure.
Nadim desummons their lawn chair and starts to move forward.
I'm not gonna
Alright.
lie. I feel like I want to go to that tree.
Um,
So I apologize for only having one map for this and for it being a small tree. But you know, it is what it is. This is what you get.
No, for this being such a grand thing, they did not pay much attention to the size of it. Small ass tree.
Yeah, right. We'll just say this is a branch on the big ash tree. How about that?
It's like, damn, are they broke?
oh, dude, that would also
Leave
be
it
awesome.
alone.
If there's like a banyan tree.
Yeah, this is like a single branch on this tree of life as you guys walk up, and there's like
Man, tree
these.
alive. That would be way too small for that.
This is I could
Yeah.
shift again. There's like a single branch off of this tree of life. As you guys like walk into a panel that just teleports you up to a platform up top, way in the top of the tree. And the tree canopy, as you find yourself on just one branch of this tree, and it's like a. As I try to figure out the words to put it, almost like a public viewing area. As you're way up in the skies, and this tree is so large that there's even like fucking boulders up top on it. So, yeah, let's just say that.
Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break.
And
it would be
yeah.
awesome if the tree of life is represented like a banyan tree. I'm not sure if anyone besides Kanto would know what I'm talking about.
That's like that little tree that people keep in their apartment, right?
That's a bonsai.
That's a bonsai.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's kind of cool.
Just search it up. I just start clicking in there.
Yeah, looking at it right now, it fucking looks gorgeous. But I know what this tree is. I just didn't know it by its name.
Yeah.
I thought it was an African tree, if you want me to be honest. Is
It's
this
a friggin'
Hawaiian?
tree.
No,
I mean,
it's Indian. Isn't India? It's Asian.
Yeah, it's India. We get a lot of our plants from India.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, I know what this tree is. I've seen it. It's in a lot of media.
So how banyan trees work is as they grow, their roots not only come from the trunk, but they also come down from the branches. And the roots drop down from the branches, dig into the ground, and build their own trunks around them. So this, so it'd be really cool for like the tree of life to do that. So this could be like one of the roots that come down.
Yeah, it's
And
gorgeous.
it's its own
Oh
little mini
man.
branch.
Yeah, that's actually a super gorgeous thing to look at. If anybody wants an image of one of them, I can send like a better image later.
do.
But that's just a little doodle.
No, those
That's
look cool. What
actually
the hell?
a really really good point there. Here's a very
The
like
tree of life would look like that.
majestic.
What the hell?
Here's a majestic looking one. Yeah, no, that looks
God
great.
damn it. That looks amazing. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Came out of
so
fantasy
you know
book.
what? I'll just make that a thing. Yeah, the tree of life looks like that, and there's just one little sprout from it. How about that?
Hell
Wow,
yeah.
wouldn't you?
Banyan tree
So
representation. Let's go.
collaborative world building.
So yeah, you guys find yourself at the top one of a little balcony, and yeah.
I'm actually imagining, because we're in the Fae Forest, it didn't look like the banyan tree, but then realized it's like it just itself realized, hey,
Yeah.
it's cooler if I look like.
Yeah.
You know what? That checks out. But yeah.
So,
Yeah. Balls in
We're
your
here for the
progress.
party.
Are you talking to one of the fairies that are flying around the branches?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like, hey, yeah, we're here for the party. Where's it at?
Party's not for like a week. You'll have time.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
What? How did you even get up here, human girl?
Magic. Anyway.
yeah.
are humans
magic.
not
Hmm.
are humans not allowed to be up here?
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that most of the time they don't come this far, so it's strange and suspicious.
Well, I'll let you know. I'm only half human.
Stupid. Doesn't even know she's completely human as she flies off.
Are your eyes broke?
She's pulling off to the point that she does not hear you. Unless if you shout. Do you shout that?
Yeah.
Your eye's broken.
My eyes are fine, but you should leave your fantasies for when you were a child. Goofy girl.
She begins to
She
fly away
really
some
does
more.
call you a goofy old bitch.
Wait, did she just say I look like a child?
No, she said that you
No.
should leave your fantasies of being a mixed race or whatever for
Oh.
when you were a child. She basically told you to go play make believe elsewhere.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
How's the tree holding up while I'm on it? It should probably be fine, but I feel like asking just in case.
All the floorboards are like cracking and creaking, and some of them are actually your foot's going through, but luckily the tree, there's a trunk following this, so you step on the tree is very sturdy and doesn't seem to be phased at all by you.
Frustra has like the same problem Space Marines do.
Yeah.
It's like repairing the wood and shit that gets broken every time they take a step. It's like, oh, well, repair.
I also want to
Oh,
remind you guys that
repair.
Frustra can fly. She's just done forgot about
Choosing-
this. Yes, she just
choosing
done
not
forgot
They
about
can
this for some
fly,
reason because she's
but
so
But
lost
the reason
in.
they don't is because all the fucking fairies around them would go fucking flying because their wings are huge.
You know what? Understandable.
Everything would go fucking flying around them.
Understandable. Alright, guys. Balls in your cart. I will allow you to explore the map. How about that?
Where do I feel like
Sure.
I'm being drawn to?
Directly to the trunk of the tree.
So is everything wooden?
Everything is wooden, yes.
Yeah. So
Hope the fire dogs light it on fire. That'd be very
yeah.
bad.
You see him.
No,
like,
no, no.
cool
We've already
down to,
established
like,
that he can cool down, right? Yeah.
cools down to like an obsidian. Just kind of just
He's very
Becomes-
shiny.
shiny, cool.
I go up to this villager,
Which one?
the one like this one,
Okay.
just to check. What do I look like? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Just let's confirm.
You're a half orc. How do you not know what you look like, you goofy young man? You're very silly. Here, have a lollipop. He pulls out this lollipop the size of him.
And hands it to you.
Devon, don't do it.
Oh right. Oh man.
No.
No, don't worry. You're a half orc. You are our friends. We made a pact. You are fine. Here you go.
Thank you, but I think it would still be rude for me to take something.
You know
when
what?
None of my friends can.
Fair enough. I have candy for everybody. But I don't guarantee their safety, especially the human girl over there.
I see. The fact that I'm human. Oh, the fact that I'm orc overpowers the fact that I'm human.
Well, yes, of course. You are. You come from the plains, do you not?
I think that is the second time this has ever happened.
What do you mean?
Well, normally people are much more concerned about the fact that I'm an orc and not the fact that I'm human. And the orc, I guess no, orc outweighs human. That is normally how it
Well,
works.
no, we have an alliance with your species, do we not?
I guess I forgot about that because I was told that when I went to the plains. I'm from
You-
Ixtalia.
Oh, take this candy then.
Well-
He's giggling.
Menacingly.
Well, that is okay, and I will note. Please don't try to offer something like that to my friends. And because I think that was unclear, that was very much a threat. Thank
Roll
you.
me an intimidation check, please.
I look over at Anemone and
Buffing
she
themselves.
powers up.
That's a bitch.
I've those are spells I cast every day at the beginning of the day. I just wanted to use their charges.
Fair enough.
He rolled a 20. I see. You know what? I'll allow that. This is a fairy. This is a random mook. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You're right. I'm so sorry. And he flies away.
Bye. I'll see you at the party, in which I will remember your scent.
In case you didn't
It's
know,
not
that is
working,
also a
Dave.
threat.
Is Tavon just like I like this Tavon?
Well,
Saban
I
has
vote-
become.
well, it's not different than I've been asking. I mean, remember, I stood up to several gods that were threatening us.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone in this forest is trying to trick people.
You're right.
Not the largest fan of fairies.
Hachi stares at an M&A.
Yeah, fuck fairies.
Well, no, fairies have their uses. Back home they had one.
Wait.
Hachi
wait.
looks at Gaudium
Wait,
horrified, thinking about the fact that Gaudium's the god of invention.
Are you
No.
trying to harvest their fairy honey?
Oh no, their tiny fingers are great for machinations.
Oh. Bad.
Good for intricate work like jewelry.
Okay.
Are you talking about like
I-
fairy slavery here?
I think the fact that I thought of something much worse means I should no longer be.
Because right now I think I'm
Juicy
for that.
enough.
You can enslave these assholes.
Oh, what do you take me for?
The god of slave innovation?
I don't think that's what the word innovation means.
Sometimes you
I
can
mean,
be
it's innovative to use people, right? Slavery? No. Some would say slavery's innovative.
Let's check the start.
I don't know about that. That is a stretch.
Let's check the Startopedia.
Oh no. I'm sorry, what did you guard say?
Excuse me.
Saying that slavery is innovation is quite a stretch to make.
True.
No, not
mean,
that it's
technically it
innovation,
is
that it's
true.
innovative.
Other people use the excess manpower to create various things. It is technically correct.
That is
Doesn't mean it
wild.
is morally good though,
That is wild.
but not inaccurate.
I think you'll get a lot more done without doing that. Teamwork is way better anyway.
So they see Tavon.
Oh, there's teamwork, all right.
So they're seeing Tavon as a half-orc. They're seeing me as a human. Jumpa, go ask them what they see when they look at you.
I don't think it would be affected. Oh, I mean, curious.
I just want to know what they'd say.
Run! It's Fish Thulu.
Fine.
Which one are you asking?
I'm gonna go up to this one.
I see. Oh, your guard shoved the fairy up his ass.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
There's a fairy
Wait,
inside
wait,
of him. Oh wait,
What
I think
weird-
so. Oh
what-
wait, never mind. I
No.
lied. I lied.
What
I
do you
lied.
mean?
I'm sorry. My bad. I lied. I thought it was inside of you.
What weird demonic ritual is that?
Okay. Okay. So let's get back to Dustpa. I'm sorry.
Being
I made a mistake.
demonetized and banned. So uploaded.
I realized I was halfway across the map, so I went back because I was like, "Hold on."
Oh shit. Duskpa, you I'm sorry. What do you say?
I approach eyes, ask, "What do I look like?"
This is a girl fairy? Oh yeah, what's your charisma? High
Plus
enough.
5.
High enough.
Enough.
You look like you got tentacles for days. As she puts her face in her face in her like her mouth in her hand, as she like kind of palms it. What are you
Yeah.
doing here?
Well. I was
Other
here on
hand is
business.
twirling her hair.
Jinichi, I think she wants you to cast Black Tentacle on her.
Oh yes, black tentacle, but don't cast it in with those tentacles.
Arms on arms of a die. Well, I was here on business.
I must remind you, this is a fairy the size of your fist.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have minimized.
Wait. Wait.
Wow.
Oh no!
Found the pipe,
Oh,
apparently it has been found.
oh shit. But if you want the answer, you look handsome. I was absolutely darling.
I see. Well, you look quite fine yourself. Are you
Oh,
here
wait.
for the
Thank you.
celebration?
Yes, we're all helping the queen prep for the celebration coming up. She's throwing a party next week.
I haven't actually seen her since the big meeting that happened.
Seen her? She's never left. Oh, you meant that. Yeah, you're right. Well, that's good for you, dearie. Would you like to see her again?
Dude, he looks over at this Yogurt vanishing into the distance.
I got dragged back across the map. I don't know who did that.
Actually, hold
Not
on,
me.
Let me just do I notice? I rolled a 5. Do I notice?
Yeah, sure. You can notice an invisible hand pulling at your guard.
That's invisible hand.
The invisible hand of God pulling at your guard.
I have to talk to the shy and cowardly fairy.
Don't worry, I'll go to make sure he doesn't get mugged.
Sure, you can talk to
Well-
her for your guard, but let me finish up with Dustler real quick.
Is there anything that you I have to be careful. Well. How do I put this?
I'm not gonna lie, your impertinence is very, very unattractive, dearie.
I am not used to the customs of this place. And it is unnerving, to say the least.
I'm confused.
There are, I'm sure you yourself are aware of the deals that happen. And I myself am not trying to accidentally end up in one. I have a friend who did.
What do you mean?
Their name was taken.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Did he get it back?
He may have.
Oh, that's good for him. That means he probably killed whoever took it.
I cannot say. I wasn't exactly there for that.
I mean, I don't see why somebody would willingly give up a slave.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm trying not to end up as one of those. So that is why I'm
Darling, you could be
slow
my
with my
slave
words.
any day of the week. Don't worry about it.
Precisely what I'm worried about.
And right, you should. You are.
Do you
Yep.
need
Gohan.
assistance from anyone in setting up this festival for the queen?
Oh, you can just go ask the queen herself. She's directly north of here.
Oh,
Just on the other side of this tree, actually.
Oh, am I
that
standing
was
next to her?
anticlimactic. Thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, Anemone is actually standing directly next to the queen.
Let's see.
The only Fae that is here that is 4 blocks in size, yes.
And do you have lodging for travelers here?
You can stay with me.
Mm.
I-
Junichi winks and walks off.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Starts
did you
just
say
fanning herself with her hand as he walks off.
you want you to stay in her?
Alright, now to nobody.
Damn.
Faye,
Yeah,
which
I
one are you talking
realized I was
to?
being kidnapped to look at the queen. I didn't realize what was going. No, I didn't want to talk to the fairies. I was joking that I was being forced to talk to the fairies because I kept getting dragged in this exact
Is-
position.
This the person I saw the true seeing at the Peace Summit?
The large one that appeared out of behind the little red.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what you saw. Nobody else is supposed to have that information, and I just completely give it away, but yes.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, we all technically have it.
Yeah.
She is going to look over at. Oh wow, this is very awkward.
Yeah, I see that.
That's directly up. That is directly right. That is directly down. This is a very awkward token.
Where do you
So
face?
good.
Who knows?
Why, hello, dearie.
Hi.
I see you've made it safely.
Seems that way.
Wait,
How might I help
Gilbert?
you? I mean, did Yogar want to be the one to talk to her? He was the first one I went there was Anemone.
I see.
Why
I'm
does
good
everyone-
personally.
Why does everyone here seeing me as a human?
Hmm.
I
Are
was
you not the
classic
human?
Totally human.
What do you see?
Well, I see a young lady with pitch black hair, dark skin, and very much so human in every other aspect.
Is that what you also saw at the Peace Summit?
She's going to squint and look harder. Yes, I believe that's what I saw. Do you look
Strange.
different? Do you have some sort of curse on you? She's gonna stare at you harder. Is there something that you have that you probably, I don't know, that you've had on you for that might be messing with it? Some sort of curse or something?
I don't know.
Some sort of. It doesn't matter.
Adios. I'm just gonna pull out that book.
No, the book.
You pull out the book. She looks at it. What do you do? What are you doing? Can you finish that thought?
This is the only thing I've acquired recently.
She looks at it for a moment. Are you sure that's the only thing you've acquired recently? What is that in the center there? Something about that.
What was that?
What is that in the center there? Something about that. That
Oh,
flower-looking thing in the very center.
Does that medallion pull out if I try to lift it?
It is now locked in place. You can fidget with it, but you get a feeling that if you fidget with it too much, it might break.
Oh, well, I've always had this pendant. Apparently, it was a key to this book, but not the full key.
Try putting the book down on the floor.
I'll put the book down.
As you put the book down, her reaction, like the eyebrow raises. Oh, so that's what you really look like. Pick it back up.
Pick it back up.
I see. I wonder why somebody would. And you said you've had that necklace all your life.
Yeah.
I wonder why somebody would give you something to hide the way you look from other people. Your friends? Do they notice the difference?
No.
Who all does?
Apparently just Faye.
Why would you be hidden from the Fae?
Oh no.
I don't know.
Someone committed great crime.
That is a good question. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it was done for good reason. Or maybe not. Who knows? Us Fae are very sporadic, if you know what I mean. After all, she's gonna turn around and scoop up Yogard in her arms.
Whoa, what the fuck?
And then just turn right back around with Yogard as she's having the conversation. She picked him up like a fucking cat.
I mean,
After all, look at this little guy. He's so cute.
Oh no. another
Yard
one
fucking
for the
yelps as he
pile.
gets picked up like unexpectedly. He's like,
It's too bad that Mother already has claim on you, but I bet you Mother won't mind sharing.
what's he
Imagine
talking about?
incomprehensible void appearing above them with a hissing cat noise.
And she puts Yogard down.
Thank you. Why did you pick me up?
You're just so cute that she just starts petting the cat. She turns around.
Do you want them just
I'm sorry, I'm
pick
having a
up
hard time
people?
hearing you from over there. Can you come over here? Closer?
Deciding if it's a trap or not.
Do you often just pick people up without their consent?
Oh no, of course not, sweetie. He just reminds me. You don't understand. When you see an old friend, don't you like to greet them?
By the way, guys, this is the lady in red.
Crunch. What is with this flooring? I hate wood.
Hello, you look very different than you did in the meeting at the
She's
temple.
gonna Anemone is going to have a tentacle, like a vine, not a tentacle, appear and like wrap around her mouth after she says that. No more from you. Nobody else is supposed to know that. I have no idea who this lady in red you're talking about is.
When the tentacle unwraps, I'm like, it couldn't have been more obvious even without the magic.
Yeah, it was kind of obvious.
But I did all the precautions. I transformed and I look different.
Stop for a brief moment.
Probably should have chose a different name that wasn't similar to your own.
What do you mean? Zelradia is the perfect alternative to Zenidia. They're not alike at all. Next thing I know, you're gonna tell me that Morgott sounds just like Margot.
I don't know what wall you're breaking there, but whatever.
But anyways, I assume you're all here to help me. For that favor that I requested.
It seems so.
Well, a couple things. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
I do not mean to
Oh,
cut
no,
you
it's-
off, my fellow god. She gives you a slight bow.
I see.
And she reaches out her
Is it-
arm, her hand for like as if in friendliness for like a handshake.
I will take the handshake. I don't want to be rude.
Give me
But
a
is it
reflex save.
down But isn't
It's
Gaudium
one of-
also a god? Is what he's trying to say. But
It's one of those funny lightning hands.
She might repent
Yes,
that.
that's exactly what it is. Give me a reflex save to avoid shocking touch.
like,
No.
I'll let that work. So you notice as you go to reach out, like a moment before, like your hands actually lock. Oh yeah, her hand is completely encased in electricity, and you pull away. Darn, and I almost had you. It would have been funny. You should have. It would have been funny. You should have just let it happen.
I see.
But congratulations nonetheless. And yes, Gaudium is technically a god. However,
However, what?
I have
We'll
nothing to
continue.
say other than she works with the horrid materials, unnatural things they are.
I don't know what you're talking about. A lot of my materials are natural.
Ugh, they were unnatural.
I see.
Look, I'm sorry, my materials don't break under a simple foot.
Yes, but your materials defy the natural. You know what? I don't even care. I don't know why I'm wasting my breath on you.
Nice.
Anyways, congratulations, Devon. I can't wait for you to take over your role over down at the Southern Kingdom. That's what you're going to do, right? I mean, that's what people with power do, right?
The
You're
Southern
going to
Kingdom?
become, yes, you're going to become the next leader of the orcs down south, right? She's referring to the
Boy.
Great Plains, by the way.
The best. Boy, given everything I've been informed about orcs, of which I haven't met very many on my trip, boy, I don't think that would make any of them happy.
Oh, I see. So you don't intend to. That's a shame,
I
but
guess-
it's okay.
Devon's first decree: might doesn't make right.
Riots everywhere. All hell breaks loose. Well, then I guess there's no need to butter up to you. After all, you're not going to be ruler of a nation that I am neighboring after all, and I don't need to worry about alliances. So on to the next one.
I actually approve of that. It's probably for the best not to pretend.
She looks at
But that's-
Yogard here, and she is now completely ignoring Tavan at this point.
Ah.
Everyone
So
just
recently I
disrespects
heard
me.
that somebody aims to seek my title to Titania. And while I love the idea of a little bit of anarchy and mutiny, and it makes me excited to imagine the chaos that would ensue, it sounds so fun, don't you think? I know that there's somebody else deserving of that title, that would be deserving of taking under my wing, and they're not it. I have two requests. Number one, my request is for you to go to this perpetrator and find out if the rumors are true.
Right. Und.
So sorry, one sec, what was I saying? You must go to the one named Amaranth Morningdew. I heard that she recently had, what do I call it? Some of the most vital things at her place recently. Like an undead. Horrible things. Ugh.
Oh.
That's
I want you to go find out if that is true. I don't mind her mutiny, that's fine. But undead? Ugh. No, she might have to be put down for that one.
I see.
And
Right.
I also want you to, while you're in the middle of doing that, see if you can find... I want you to see if you can find the one who's worthy of inheriting the title, because last I checked, they were around there recently.
Hopefully, doing both these things, I can only assume the killing of the dead trees that you've seen, I'm guessing on your way here, are tied to that, to her dealings. Does this sound good? If so, I'll point you in the right
This is a
direction.
lot. No, hold on. I just need just a moment.
This woman you want us to go find, was she the one that was with you at the Peace Summit?
Oh, yes, your mother. She looked just like you. I can only assume you're related. You look just like it. You look just like them.
I wouldn't know. I've never met her.
Well, I'm just gonna assume because you look. You know what? I'm gonna not finish that thought. You look like her. That's what I was going to say. Yes.
No,
But
no,
what you going to
continue.
say?
I'm curious.
In
Yeah, I'm
fact,
curious
what
what
I
you're
must
gonna
say, I'm surprised that you're actually moving around and out here. You must be the one that got away. She's gonna be so happy for you to go back.
Like the sound of that.
That's okay if she's dealing with undead. You're going to kill her. Or, just let me know and I will smite her and eradicate her and absolutely give her total annihilation.
I mean,
How about we do the investigation thing first before we jump to the smiting and whatnot?
Yes, see, that is
family troubles.
that is what I found. I thought was fair, because I figured that if we do that instead of going right to just eviscerating a fairy elder, a fey elder, that would probably be a good idea.
I do like not murder.
wait, you said she's the
Same.
one responsible for the dead trees and stuff, but we found out that Levistus was responsible for that.
Did you say Levistus?
Oh, was I not supposed to say that name?
No.
Did you just say Levistus?
Well,
Yes,
No.
I did.
Is it in character or out of character?
I hate Levistus. What he did to my
It seems
best
like-
friend, I will kill him for it. My best
seems a lot of-
girlfriend.
I think we all hate Levistus.
Then okay,
What
I
did
would
he
like
do?
to add another request, and when you finish it, when you finish all these, I will give you a phenomenal reward when you get back. How about this? And she pulls out from, she just reaches into a leaf on her dress. She pulls out just a bottle. This
What
is
that?
a bottle of the everlasting potion. I don't know
Ooh.
what's inside of it currently, but you just pour a little bit of potion inside, and then it just starts refilling nonstop with whatever potion you pour inside.
It's the white fail.
I asked the wrong question. The bottle's important, not the potion inside it.
The thing is that it refills on a daily basis.
Oh my god, it is the white fail.
What did Levistus do to my friend? He raped
Yes.
her violently. Her husband was
Oh.
devastated.
Oh.
Then she looks at fucking Yogard and she pats him on the head. I'm so sorry, that's a one.
Oh!
More family
Did
troubles.
Yogard get touched by? Is this
No.
No.
Or was he the husband?
No, talking about. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, sorry, sidetrack.
Man,
Out of
that's
character knows talking about. I don't know if
crazy.
Yogar knows in character.
That's crazy.
Yogard would not know in character, just so
That's
you're aware.
Yeah,
Crazy.
he's a little confused and he's like.
That means that not just one party member, but two party members. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Well then,
Hey, Forest has been eventful.
if he's in my forest, unfortunately I cannot go just smite the deity of the same ranking. Well, I guess not deity, but a devil. I mean, I can go fight him and kill him, but it sounds like a real pain, and it sounds more entertaining just to have you guys do it for me. And maybe you can find out what he did with the corpse.
I'm sorry, corpse? Like he raped your friend and then killed your friend?
Yes.
Oh, that's why he said, "I see."
He
I
never found the
finally
body.
connected, yeah. Oops.
Yogurt is so confused still.
Her husband never found the body. I think he'd give anything for that. He dearly loved her.
Oh dear.
Who was her husband?
She looks at you while you ask the question, and her head immediately bolts back to Yogard. Oh, you don't have to ask such silly questions. She starts patting him on the head again like he's a fucking cat. Don't.
What do
You're
you-
going to upset him.
What
You're
is
going
this?
to upset the child here.
I'm not a child.
You're
No,
asking
no,
me.
shh. You don't know any
You're
better.
asking me to kill my mom, so but granted, I don't know the woman, so.
Well, yes, but if your mom is messing with undead, then unfortunately she doesn't have a choice but to be eradicated.
Oh. Can't we ask her to stop?
I mean, you can ask somebody to stop stabbing somebody else, but the damage is already done. At that point, isn't the best bet just to let fate decide what kind of eradication they get?
Let fate decide. Hey guys, go kill
how
it.
you said
Let
this
fate
was-
decide.
And by fate, she pulls out a wheel, and the wheel is titled, it has a big, bold letters at the bottom, fate. Right?
So this is a murder him with kindness situation.
Well, no. Once they've already done it, no amount of punishment will undo that.
I don't understand. Why does that matter? I don't care about undoing it.
Run that down.
Care about making
Kill with
that who did it
kindness.
see justice.
No, don't say that, because then you make me sound like I care about laws and stuff. I mean, yes, this is kind of a law, and this is like one of the few rules that I have, but, you know,
Is vengeance a better word?
vengeance. No, I don't like that one either.
I see.
How about the will? How about the will of the forest?
Wrong said right. All right.
Are you
Anyways,
talking about the dragon that Gaudium fucked?
dragon. She's gonna tilt her head. Which dragon?
Yeah, look kind of like a gorilla, but like a dragon.
She's gonna turn around to Gaudium and high five. Open her hand up for high five to Gaudium. You got the what? High five! You go, girl.
What?
I have one button to touch you.
Oh, you're right. Good thinking.
It wasn't
So
too
how
particular.
how big was it? What? You sound like you're
Jesus
you're
Christ.
going for a
That's
reach here. What? How
crazy.
big was it? How long did it last? Did you go all night? I heard that they have stamina for days. Go on, give me the juicy details.
It didn't last nearly as long as you might expect.
What?
Damn.
What?
Oh no.
And for a size, I don't particularly know what is a good or bad one.
I see, I see. So I want to remind you, gorillas actually have very small penises proportionate to their body.
Why is this?
Welcome back to Dom and another one of the facts. Oh my god, dude. Why am I learning so much about animal things in D&D?
Oh, excuse me. Oh
Why
man.
does Dom
Oh,
know?
my
That's a
Man,
better
a
question.
bard, bro.
Why does he have the
Fun
actually
fun fact. If King Kong, the King Kong from the movie Jack Black was in, if his penis was out, it would be only 3 feet long.
Oh my god, dude.
Do I just
I muted. I
put
muted
this
it.
poor gorilla
Thankfully.
on blast and just say a ridiculously small number? Do I just
Anyways, let's get back to topic. Let's get off this topic. Already.
You
Anyways,
brought it
You know
up. What
what?
do you
No,
need?
let me check what the modders feel about this. I'll send the image with the mod so that you can.
no. Anyways, so let's
Jesus
see
Christ.
here. back on topic. I would like to send you off now. I have some preparation to do. Hopefully, if you finish before everything, the party is ready, you make it back in time to celebrate.
I have
How
one
long
more
is this
question.
party going to?
It's in about a week. And what's your question, dearie?
Did you know my father?
Your father? One of Amaranth's? Hmm. The human. Oh, yes! You mean the flower song minstrel?
I guess.
He was really popular around these parts for a while.
He's currently here, and he's supposed to be dead.
He
Died 70 years ago.
She wouldn't desecrate the flower song minstrel. He was like a celebrity. She wouldn't do that. Go figure out if she desecrated that man's corpse.
I see.
What are you waiting for? Go! Get! Got
You're
work to
supposed to
do.
send this off. No?
I'm sending you off right now. Go!
Where are we going?
Do you guys go?
Sorry. We're designing a spear with the letters kindness engraved into the tip. What?
You guys go.
I'm okay with going.
Okay. So she sends you off in the direction, and to save on time and other stuff, because unfortunately, no, I mean I have actually something that'll take up a lot of time here, but to save on time because I simply didn't prep like transitioning phases. We're going. So you guys go towards the area that you were directed towards. Towards Amaranth's domicile. You do find a very large, gorgeous tree with flowers blooming out of the branches, and an opening. It's almost like it's hollowed out, but as you walk in, it feels like it's a lot bigger on the inside than the outside.
Oh.
Can everybody gather up for me?
Gather. No, not minimize. Gather round.
Fluffy's still back
Where's Fluffy?
where we started at.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Fluffy!
Yeah, I was standing right next to Fluffy for most of that.
Where's Fluffy gone?
Alright, let me move Duspa and Fluffy since he's being a pain in the ass right now. Copy. And you guys find a open
How many
crevasse.
tokens was seen?
You
Damn.
find like a open hollow in the in this tree, and you walk in, and it feels like it's a lot larger on the inside than it was the outside.
We just enter the.
As you guys walk inside, the interior is a surreal blend of natural beauty of the Fey Forest, filled with multiple vibrant flowers and glowing mushrooms, various shapes and hues inside the forest. Different species of flowers and mushrooms in here. It's a very mesmerizing sight to see. It's just very stunning. One other thing you guys do see upon walking in is a familiar sight you guys have seen, I think, 2 or 3 times now. And I believe the first time was on your way to go fight
Dying
Lorelei.
juice.
You guys
I think I'm
see.
stuck on the other scene still.
Oh, yeah, you are. Why the fuck are you still there?
Oh no, I was like, what are you describing?
Alright, I just
He
pulled you to
decided not
this
to come.
scene. It should hopefully do it. Oh, and by the way, she said look for a hat. I forgot to include that. She said look for their floating hat. That's what she told you to look for.
Oh shit. I'm still in here. I'm still stuck in the Feywild tree.
Try reloading. I have tried dragging you a couple times.
I'm gonna refresh the page. Sorry. I'll let you know if it works.
What did Levistus do to your friend? Absolutely raped the shit out of her.
Damn.
Very, very brutally, and then murdered her. Yeah. So
No.
we'll extrapolate on that a bit more later. While I wait for Yogard to load up, I'm going to go take a
So long
whiz.
to
I'll be right
realize
back.
what the fuck that was connecting. Yeah. It took me so long to realize what that was connecting. Yeah.
Brother's turning into Griffin. Or Griffith.
I don't know.
We keep forgetting Yogurt's a cat. There we go.
Alright, so I'm back. I forgot to put it on your sheet, but you do have Beakling mode. You can just go into it whenever you want. You become a Beakling. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Oh shit. So, back on topic. You guys see the wisp again. Their ethereal glow flickering as they drift further into the hollow up ahead.
Wait, are these the things that gathered where death was going to occur?
Yeah, generally.
Oh god.
What were the 2 or 3 times that you guys have seen them? I think it's only been
Uh,
3.
the tower.
The
Zemon's
tower?
Zemen- The baby?
Zemon's tower, yeah, with the baby. That's right. And then the other time Alis wasn't here, that was when Lorelai. Yeah. I fucked that character up. That was so bad. It was so bad it made Gabe very, very upset. Yeah, I didn't hear about the end of that one for like days. Gaudium, stop moving.
Okay, hold on, I'll move back.
Oh no.
But as far as you know, the only person inside this cave that you guys should know about is, or that is tied to you guys at all, is Amaranth. And that's
I look towards the
to Anemone. Anemone is like, this is, I mean, her home, I guess, but like that's the only person you can even think of.
Just think,
I would
I want
imagine.
to eat some iron real quick. I'm gonna nom it up. Num num num. Iron.
I look towards Anemone and I just say, I'm sorry.
For what?
These represent death.
I mean, we were told there was undead here.
Not that kind.
Mm.
More loss.
Someone's going to be dead or die.
Oh.
You guys can cross this spot wall, but if you do, I got more information to give you as you cross that wall.
Oh look, the
Will
plot
saving
wall.
throw.
Huh? The plot wall? That's
Yeah, it's-
exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's the trigger for the next cutscene.
Hey, look, we need to B-hop over to skip the trigger, so we get.
And then I must ask that nobody cross here on the second plot wall up ahead.
I would like to to use a dismount bug with my dog to over the trigger.
Oh shit! As you guys cross over this distance, as you enter the cave deeper, or the hollow deeper, you guys hear what sounds like some sort of stringed instrument playing.
It's a big ass map.
Oh yeah, it's a very big, round, open map.
Is this song also an attack, or is it just to be nice? It's strange that I have to ask that question.
No.
Do I recognize the song at all?
I'm trying to think about how I want to answer that.
Mhm.
To an extent, it sounds familiar. For some reason, it makes you almost feel like you have a. It almost gives you like a childlike sense of joy. Trying to think about how to put it. You don't know why, but it's almost like it fills you with blank memories that should be there, but every time that you try to think, you feel like it should, like it's making you happy. You don't know why. Every time you try to think, you feel a
Kinda
sharp
like-
pain in your head.
Kind of like the issue with the hat or whatever.
Yes. Very similar.
Hmm. There is someone up ahead.
Now to respond to Gabe, since you can see that, I'm going to count him as in front of this wall.
God damn it!
He moved the wall. How
He
come?
moved the
Uh,
goalpost. He
Damn
moved
it.
the goalpost.
I was making sure that you how
So
good you.
way up in the distance, you guys see sitting
I don't
on
see
the. Can you roll me a perception to attempt to see through all the flora and fauna on the way?
Fuck it, sure.
That will do it for not Tavan, but the other. Oh, yeah, but for the other guys, that'll do it. You guys see a lone skeleton, sitting on top of a massive toadstool. That'll work for Despa too. The figure is about 5'10", somewhere around there. It's currently cradling a stringed instrument of some sort in its bony hands as it's pulling a rosin bow across the strings, slowly playing the instrument. You look closer, and upon a closer look, Tachi. This figure, Tachi, you're the only one who gets his next bit of information with that roll. The skeleton has very specifically red flowers of some sort growing out of its body, twisting vines of the stems of the flower wrapping around its exposed body, and out of its one of its eye sockets, it sort of just has a flower of some sort growing out of it. Tachi, do you have knowledge nature? Let me blow my nose.
No. No, yeah, I have no knowledges, so. I see everything. I don't understand a fucking thing, though.
The
That's really
skeleton,
Gentleman has
the
knowledge in
skeleton
it,
is
and-
wearing a red robe. Would you like to attempt to, or not a red robe, a green and orange robe? Green and yellow. Somewhat, the yellow is very similar to the Extalion yellow. Anemone, you do notice the skeleton up ahead too, playing the song as well. You do not notice the flowers, however. Tachi, are you going to share that information or no?
There's some weird flowers near that skeleton.
No, it's like straight up growing out of him.
Oh, the
Like-
skeleton is growing flowers? What the hell?
What? This
That doesn't.
Doesn't that
seem
normally
to-
happen on top of the grave?
Oh God, that's fucked up.
Is there a chance the skeleton is friendly?
I do not know. Don't mind me as I bust out my trusty ruler.
Break out the evil radar.
No way.
So, Anemone,
Then
what buffs do
Steve-
you have up right now?
What?
What buffs do you have up right now?
Just mage armor and
Okay, I just wanted to see if you had something in particular, but you don't, so it's good.
that only lasts like minutes a level, and it costs money.
Oh, it's just like 17. That's what I'm seeing. Alright, so yeah. It doesn't seem to have noticed you guys yet. It's very lost on playing its instrument.
Can I ruin our element of surprise, or would you rather I didn't?
If I get small bit closer, I can check if it's evil, but that's about it.
You're pretty far
Also,
away.
I turn over to Yogard. I would rather not get a headache, so do you mind standing approximately 60 feet that way? I point closer to the entrance of the cave.
Detect.
Sure.
Wait,
suppose
wait.
that's,
Detect evil. Detect evil is a code, or is yours not?
It's Pathfinder Go Burr, so it's circle.
Oh, really? I see.
There should be code.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drag my token all the way back, but he stands over there.
Okay, cool.
I just want to double check. Does anybody have knowledge nature here? Nobody does, do they?
I
I
do.
think I do.
I have
No, I
knowledge
have a little bit.
nature.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have
no.
geography.
Yeah.
Something
but
good.
not
You guys don't
nature.
have to give me the rules yet, but because you guys wouldn't
I'll
have
give it
seen
to
it,
you.
and Tachi didn't really give a good description yet. But yeah,
I'll roll it just because. You never know.
I tell you what, that'll actually not you guards, but Gaudium's role will succeed on identifying it if Gaudium can get that information, whether it be from Tachi or looking at it.
Well, when did it get closer? Will that help?
That'll probably lower your roll, the roll needed, yes, for your perception.
Here, how about that?
Out of curiosity, do undead check as evil naturally?
I believe so.
Believe so,
Those
because
are by default evil.
Then this will probably check
might-
as evil.
it might not be evil, but it will always register.
But yeah, aligned undead. It is here specifically. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Then yes, it will check. It will check off the box.
Okay.
How strong are they? How much of
Yeah.
a headache do they get?
Yeah, how much evil though?
Oh, you know, just
Which
you
is
know,
based off
it's
hit
evil.
dice.
Let's see. Oh, it's based off of hit dice.
Yeah.
Oh no, Junichi.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
aligned undead means if its alignment is evil, it will register as evil.
So not evil then.
Wait. Really? Wait.
Someone's getting
Pathfinder.
confused here. Every single person's gonna get confused.
Gaudium,
Oh,
are you
no.
going to give me a perception check as you get closer? And if that's the case, then no, it won't register as evil.
Oh wow.
Perception. My eagle eyes adapt.
That will work.
Hooray.
Gaudium, you can recognize the flower. I will DM you the flower.
I will give the DM the ability to use this pod, I swear to God. What does that mean?
That's a good sign.
That's a good sign. It really is indeed. Oh wait, Steel wasn't here last session, so that means absolutely nothing to him. That's fine.
Wait, oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, he can identify the flower still, but that's like, you know.
Is this something I should just know? Google? Like, what am I supposed to?
I mean, that's just what the flower is.
Wait, so something
Yep.
we've seen before. Would I not be able to?
Red flower.
The book that
Remember
we
that?
found.
I gave you the very specific name of the flower on purpose, you asshole.
The book that we found last session
Hold
had
on,
a
it is
name on
the. How the fuck do you pronounce this? Ger- Gerberos Daisy. I guarantee is how you're supposed to
Guys, I
pronounce
don't
it.
know. I don't know why I forget that sometimes Steel struggles with
English
things.
It was also a while ago too.
Are you saying
Fair enough.
Gerberus or Dorian? Are you saying Gerberus or
Gerberachi.
Dorian?
it.
It was
Said
Gerberus.
a Gerberus daisy.
I
The
see.
garbage daisy.
That's
Never give me names pronounced, I swear to God.
And the name
That's
of Anemone's father was Gerberus Odorial.
yeah. I wrote that name down.
Yes, thank you, Devon.
Gerberus Daisy. It's red. Looks neat.
Well,
Feels like they have some sort of connection or something, but I can't seem to recall. As if I wasn't there, strangely.
Mhm.
Probably some connection someone had.
so I guess it was the real flower? Sort of?
No, the not a flower thing was referencing the key.
Ah.
Not a real flower. It was the pendant that I had.
Ah. I have misremembered then. Stuff that in character happened like an hour ago.
Oh god. Excuse me.
Can I now enter? Can I now ruin our element of surprise?
It's up to you guys. I don't hear anybody stopping you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Unless you want me to
Okay.
put flesh on a skeleton, go for it.
Okay. Hello. Would you like to talk? I didn't say my name because we're in the Fey Forest.
So it looks up at you. For a moment, it drops the
Hi.
instrument. It stops playing. And you may give me a perception check. I don't think that it will matter.
Uh,
Unless if you could beat a 69.
I cannot. Oh. However, I do have scent, so if it comes nearby, I'll be aware.
I'm so
There's a
glad that
select-
you fucking said that. I have in my notes specifically, if Tavan brings up scent, he may track it by scent.
I see.
Oh, so yeah, you guys
Even-
may attempt to beat that. I don't think you can.
I don't think the dog could.
It's what, a perception check? Does a nat 20 beat it?
No.
No.
Then I can't do anything.
He would roll the cool number.
He did what's called taking a 10.
No,
Oh, he
taking
took
20.
a 10, not a 20?
Yes.
Holy shit.
You can't
Still
typically
felt the burr.
take 20 on something that has a penalty for failure. And the penalty for failure on a stealth check is you're seen.
Fair.
He hid right in front of you guys as well. Keep that in mind. That's an important tool for
I've made
later.
in Dom's game. I've made like 2 stealth builds. Fair enough.
Probably got that Hellcat stealth shit.
Wow. Actually, wait. Last time I let someone get away recently, it was the floating hat. It was a bad thing. So I should probably try to track this guy.
Alright, Tavan, it's right next to you guys.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You know something really funny too.
Huh? What's up?
I mean, I
That
guess
we
I'll do it.
established that wouldn't detect it?
I mean, we did just
Because it
discuss
wouldn't
that
qualify
didn't
as evil.
Okay.
Unless if universal rules stated undead count as evil, but apparently it
No,
doesn't.
it says aligned undead, so that the alignment does have to match.
Or what do you mean? So it is evil?
No, it would not
If
detect as
it's
evil.
an evil creature, it would detect as evil. If its alignment isn't evil, it doesn't detect as evil.
Oh, I gotcha.
If the creature type is an evil undead, like how there's evil on site.
So yeah,
outsiders, I
anyways,
believe.
it is right next to you guys. To Devon, it is right next to you guys. Anemone, give me a will save.
Hey, there's that will save.
The DC is, it's pretty low. It's all right.
DC
Interesting.
50.
Ooh, darn! That's not gonna do it. You had to roll a 50.
Yeah, it's pretty low. I rolled an average roll. I got a 10.
So I realize now I forgot to upload the map for this.
We're gonna hit us with a. That's where we end here because on the map is that we're gonna hit us with.
I forgot to upload the map for this.
Temporary
up.
map. Go.
So you guys see. Okay, let me take this step by step. I don't have the map, but I got this. I'm just gonna do this step by step. Here's what everybody else other than Anemone sees. Everybody else sees the skeleton just reappear, give Anemone a touch on the shoulder because she doesn't trip over a pebble, and she suddenly goes. Something happens. Some sort of light appears in the hand as this happens, and Anemone goes. Her eyes go white and she blinks. And now you see the skeleton kind of holding a lifeless husk of Anemone. Let's put it like that.
What?
Can he trip on the pebble now?
Sure, he will trip and he will make sure while he's holding the lifeless husk, and he will purposely land on him and make sure that you don't fall and take the brunt of the fall. And I will count that as prone if that's how you want.
Quick, gank
Whatever
him.
works.
Anemone will be prone too. Anemone. As for you, what you're going to see. You guys can do some RP while I type this up if you want or something. Not you, Anemone. You're unconscious.
Not really much RP you do when we just watch this. I feel like a lot of the actions are gonna be stabbing a hoe.
Yeah.
Can I wake up an anemone?
You may
I
certainly
think
try.
he's fucking dead.
He said I look lifeless.
Damn.
Did
Okay,
Anemone get
oh,
forced
game's
out of my
paused. Let's see.
collective? Or is
Oh,
Anemone still in my collective?
Yes, DM.
Anemone is no longer in your collective.
Oh
Oh.
no. Dutch is about to unleash the Street Fighter combo.
Guys, Anemone fucking died.
That's bad.
Okay, it can murder. People murder first, right?
Checking.
All right.
To make sure I'm not about to be cheating.
And with that, I think we will be good to end session here in a moment.
Oh,
Let's see.
Damn, someone was about to get some insane shit.
Also, this fight's about to be really wild, just so we're aware. So, has anybody here played a game called, like, Oh, let me think about the best way I intend for this fight. Have you guys played a game called Undertale, or, a Bullet Hell, or, Final Fantasy 14?
No.
Or WoW, I guess, would also be an option, I fucking guess.
Man,
Can I call you retarded?
those games are so different feeling from each other.
You're right, they
but-
are very much so different feeling, but you know what they all have in common?
But-
Stay out of the red circle.
Bosses have stay out of the red circle areas. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
No, have you ever versed Apotheosis on Armored Core?
But yeah, I think that might be a good spot to end session. If you guys want, you can do a bit of RP, like whatever. I'm not gonna cut y'all off from doing that. But let me know when I'm good to end the recording.
All right, so you see Tachi charging up a Fist of Flare.
See, I don't think Tavon would have a lot to say in the short term
Screaming,
because his initial
yelling.
action to
Yeah,
go
the
try
actions
and
are
address
punch
the
and
situation.
scream.
Well,
In that order.
well, Tavon can revive people now.
Oh shit.
Tavon can revive people now?
Yes, I have limited wish.
I would allow that to happen. I would allow it to try to happen. Would you like to try?
Try.
Yes. Then
Try
Tavon's
him.
initial action, like as soon as he sees Anemone go down, would be to teleport to her, which I can't actually move, I just realized. Teleport to her, and as he puts his hand on, as he puts his hand on her, you all see him manipulating space, so he's making an area of reality that the rules of reality don't apply anymore. He is literally bending reality.
And as
Two cats.
this happens, sorry for cutting you off, but as this happens, and you go to bring her back to life, nothing happens. She's not dead.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fine. This soul just got ripped out or something.
With that, I think we're going to end session.
Yep.
I think. Send this on a
that makes sense.
cliffhanger. I know it's a shorter session than usual, guys. We're only like 2.5 hours, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was a bit frazzled on prep, and I was like very confused as to how to start back up and like where we were. But I think I got a good grip of where this is gonna go from this point on. So yeah, we should be good to just kind of pick things up at a rapid pace.
God damn it, stop being sick. I'm tired of being sick.
I mean, is everybody good?
Yep.
If we're good to go, I will end session here and stop recording now.
I think it's finally time for me to write recap unless that
Oh.
change. I've accidentally kind of dodged it a bit from being sick.
Who is doing
Axe.
recap today?
It was
Huh?
supposed to be me last time, but Tavon ended up doing it.
No, I thought
Who's doing recap?
I think
Me?
it's me.
You have fun then.
Hey, Liz is probably going to be doing recap next session too.
Nope, you can have this one,
I'll
Gabi.
take it.
I'll
I'll take that doing it. Because I guarantee you, when I go to sleep and wake up, I'm not going to remember shit. And that's just because I'm so dead.
Well then, alright. I'm ending recording now, guys.
Yeah.